Not to be played with, I don't fear rejection. God is my weapon. You ever been to heaven? Passing out my blessings, it's up to you to catch it. It's fuel with discretion. Your ex ain't, he can't talk like this. Yellow diamond stone, I compare the. It's the small things, I don't cherish my whips.
I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together, but that is why it's a great rivalry.
Well, you love watching a game where both teams feel like they have something to prove. That really raises the level of intensity out there.
That shot is good by O'Neal. And we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, Legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
That's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
Still no good. Maxey on the wing. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Here he goes. O'Neal.
Oh, he's such a threat to shoot it off pick and roll. You expect Maxey to light it up for himself. So that's a very smart play to give it up and read the defense.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Mullen. Shot clock at 5. Here's O'Neal. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And there's a pick to the middle. Stripped it away. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Right side, Maxey. Pass to O'Neal. Tipped. Here's Gordon. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Stolen by Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed going downhill.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip on me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you guys.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
And how about Flag's speed on the breakaway? I mean, this young guy can really move.
Mullen can't get it to go.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And here's Flag outside. Great positioning on the putback. Garnett's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
The ball goes to Minnesota.
Ball outside. Here's Flag. Jones sets a screen. And he dunks it down.
You know, Flag wasn't going to let that dunk chance pass him by.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Stolen by Jones. Minnesota pushes. The Timberwolves again in transition. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup grid.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards and defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Now here's Ball. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Warriors trail by 5.
Timberwolves foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 13.
15 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Maxey. Over Jones. The putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
With 2 seconds left. And the dunk by Jones.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Warriors. 13.
Offense.
The Timberwolves. 18.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
First team foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable. Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Inside, O'Neal. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
A smart play here by Maxey, opening things up for someone with the pick and roll. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 5. Here's O'Neal. Puts the move on. It's deflected. Here's Jones. O'Neal pulls it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Mullen. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
It's stolen. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Minnesota making a change here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Williams in the post. No good with a layup. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's Simmons. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Simons deciding where to go with it. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Washington. Pass to Simmons. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Collins a screen. Simons outside. To the inside. Collins a screen. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Now here's Simmons. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. And down it goes. 2 points.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Simons left side. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. 1:53 left in the first half. Outside Simmons. There's the drive. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Down low. Here's Bona. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And you think of players who heat up in a hurry. You got to include Anthony Simons, Tim.
Well, Brian, he's just a bucket getter. He can pull up from any distance and with the elevation to do a little damage inside as well.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Stewart. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your Warriors. Number 50.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Washington outside. 4 on the clock. Dosunmu can't hit. Warriors trail by 10. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Anthony with it. And he's going for the oop here. On the break. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
They've definitely been more opportunistic. They have pushed the pace every time they've had the chance. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
1 second left. Ben Simmons getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Pass to Gordon. Here's Garnett. Ball outside. They get the rebound.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Warriors trail by 12. And there's a call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
The craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Give it up for your Warriors girls.
Outside Maxey. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Banked it in off the glass. O'Neal's got 14 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Minnesota with the ball. Inside. Pass to Jones. Blocked again! Now here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Back to O'Neal. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter. Ball taking his time here. Jones from outside. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Flag. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day. I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Ball. And Bryant pulls it down.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
And Ball's over to help. Here's O'Neal. And that one is hammered home.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Jones out to Gordon. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Golden State. 8-point game. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. 6 on the shot clock. And Ball's over to help. Back to O'Neal. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up. But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
To the inside, Williams.
Well, Simons has become a guy that defenses really focus on as a scorer, and that will open up the board for his assist.
Pass the ball. The 3 is up. The Warriors pull it in.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
On the wing, Simons. Still no points.
Yeah, he hammered that one down in style. Simons showing you how explosive he can be off the floor.
Washington a screen. Oh, Williams with the block.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Here's Simons. The putback. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference.
Substitution for Minnesota. Number 5, Malik Beasley.
Minnesota leading by 7. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Tsumu. Ball outside. There's a screen. Ball with no fear. Here's Garnett. Okogie pulls down the board. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Tsumu. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The T-Wolves on top.
The Timberwolves, 43.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Make some noise, fans.
Warriors trail by 7. And here is Maxey. And he drives in. Pass to O'Neal. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
T-Wolves ball.
Here's Ball. Here's Garnett. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The 3. Ball no good. Tipped away. The dive for the ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Now Maxey. Pass to Mullen. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And they have made a commitment to crash the glass. They are getting second chance points and playing with force on the offensive end.
Clock at 4. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Minnesota leading by 7. Pass to Garnett. The Sunmu for 3. And Bryant pulls it down.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Screen by O'Neal. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Pass the ball. Back to Gordon. There's the triple. Minnesota again missing. Warriors trail by 5. Inside. Brooks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
2 shots.
And Brooks drops them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Pass to Garnett. Gordon on the wing. Gordon on the wing. Back to ball. And the 3 misses.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Knocks down the trifecta.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they leveled the score late here in the 4th.
And just incredible effort. Now, do they have the stamina to close this out? Let's see.
It's gone from beyond the arc.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ball fires. Ooh, he leaves no question.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Fires the 3. Brooks outside. Here's Maxey from downtown. The putback. The putback. How about the activity?
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Gordon. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Big time points from a big time player. Aaron Gordon, ladies and gentlemen.
Gordon with a steal. Up top ball.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
So the first one drops. And that ties this game up. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Outside Maxey. Screen by O'Neal. Gordon with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Simmons.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Brooks outside. Beyond the arc. Both hands there for a little extra.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Now here's Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Brooks outside. Puts up the tray. That's off. Stolen. Here's Maxey. Count it.
Well, you got to love all that confidence. Maxey with the biggest bucket of the night.
Now That's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Outside Gordon. Takes a three. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Paint the town, show them, say it loud.